Alright, sit down with me for a second and let me share some game with you that I've learned through lots and lots of lessons. And see, I'm a big, firm believer in potential. That's what gets me going. The idea that I have a higher threshold that I have to reach. And that's the whole reason that I'm doing this, right? Because I'm trying to reach a version of me that I think I have the potential to become. And you can go watch a movie called Bleed for This with Miles Teller, and in that movie he has a quote where a lady asks him what's the biggest lie ever told. And he says, "It's not that simple." And it's not that simple is the lie because sometimes it just is that simple. Now, I don't want that to be like misunderstood, because what that means for me is, and how I apply that, is that when something is difficult, I always realize that the next step was just as easy as I didn't know it was, like as the rest of it. Like it could be when I started editing videos, I didn't know how to start, but then when I took one more step, just one more step, like when I'm like, oh, this is hard, one more step, and then you realize, oh, editing's not that hard, or I can't do YouTube, I can't do this, and then I started, and it's like, oh, I don't know why it's bugging, but oh, it kind of is. And so I want to just share that, because if you're going through something, I know people doing a whole bunch of different things in their life, and I think potential is just not thought about sometimes, and that's just where I find belief and firm like motivation for. You have the potential to become whatever you want, and it is as simple as just bringing that into the world. And that's where it started to understand for me, is the lessons that you've learned throughout your life actually apply if you sit back and look at them. I mean, my dad grew up telling me, or I grew up my dad telling me, never tell yourself you can't do it. And I've only recently realized how simple and how applicable that little lesson is. If you tell yourself you can't do it, you've already lost the battle. If you say no, I can't do that, no, I can't do this, you're never going to be able to do that thing. But if you look at it like, I can figure out how to do it, then the solution becomes easier to find. And then you'll realize you were able to do it the whole time. And I've realized that after getting through thresholds that I've been able to do it the whole time. And hopefully you can realize that too. All right, love you. Peace out.